Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. Circle proposes a USDC rate hike on Aave. The Ethereum Foundation announces the Road to DevCon 8 academic grants program. Fluid extends Aave redemptions to Layer 2, and Shutter outlines a new sustainable funding model for DAOs. All this and more starts right after this message. Lido now offers more than staking. Lido Earn lets you deploy stablecoins into curated DeFi strategies for daily auto-compounded earnings with transparent allocations and first loss protection. Grow your rewards with Earn USD on stake.lido.fi/earn. Circle's chief economist published an Aave governance proposal seeking to raise the interest rate slope on the USDC market on Aave v3 Ethereum Core from 10% to 40% initially, with a target of 50%. He believes that the higher rates will attract new USDC liquidity providers in an effort to bring down the utilization rate. The proposal comes in response to the Kelp DAO exploit, which has driven the USDC lending market on Aave to 100% utilization for the last 4 days, leaving lenders unable to withdraw their funds due to insufficient liquidity. As the proposal notes, debt repayments are being immediately absorbed by a queued withdrawal backlog. Circle's proposal faces community pushback as raising the rate slope can accelerate harm. Higher rates risk triggering liquidations for borrowers. Liquidity providers are mainly reluctant to deposit due to the uncertainty around a potential lender haircut. Circle has also faced broader criticism for not offering to inject liquidity directly on its own asset pool as the issuer of USDC. Earlier this month, Circle failed to freeze USDC from the Drift protocol exploit. The Ethereum Foundation announced the Road to DevCon 8 academic program, a new initiative offering grants to support regional community meetups and events in the lead-up to DevCon 8, the largest global conference for Ethereum developers. The event is scheduled to take place in Mumbai, India from November 3rd to November 6, 2026. Through the program, organizers can receive funding for hosting Ethereum-focused events, including introductory sessions, technical workshops, research presentations, hackathons, reading groups, and panel discussions. Students and professors are also eligible to apply for free or discounted tickets to DevCon 8. Ticket sales are expected to begin on May 12, 2026, and applications for the program are now open on a rolling basis. Fluid extended its Aave redemption protocol to Layer 2 networks, launching first on Arbitrum and Base. The solution allows Aave users to swap their frozen Aave collateral for USDETH or WEETH for roughly a 2% fee. On Ethereum mainnet alone, Fluid's protocol has already processed over $400 million in Aave redemptions. The service helps DeFi protocols unwind looped Aave positions more efficiently. It works by pairing protocols running looping strategies with wrapped ETH lenders on Aave. Initial liquidity was absorbed within hours of the launch, and the pool is expected to be replenished. EtherFi also launched an Aave redemption tool for Ethereum mainnet. And lastly, Shutter Network introduced the Perpetual Endowment Network, a new governance funding model featuring a permanent principal base used to generate yield for an infinite DAO runway. Under the model, yield generated can be distributed via quarterly governance votes. Governance membership is represented by non-transferable, non-delegatable one-vote seats purchased via a bonding curve. DAO members can also exit at any time for a partial refund of their seat. The Perpetual Endowment Network model is currently a conceptual proposal open for community feedback. In other news, Besu releases version 26.4.0, and the DAO Security Fund allocates 200 ETH security badges. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.